Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, and on this channel I do everything about yoga and have some yoga practices. Today I'm going to do just a short little workout slash yoga. Well, it's the yoga version of a workout basically, and it's all focused on your core. All right, so get ready, grab your mat, and let's go. So I'm not going to waste your time and just get right to it. Okay, so I always like to do just a couple sun salutations to warm up, just to get things moving, even if it's a short practice. Okay, so inhale, reach up, stretch through your feet all the way to your fingertips. So it's a long stretch. And exhale, forward fold right at the hip joint, hands slide all the way down to the shins. Okay, since this is the first one, I'm not going to go all the way. Inhale, come up to a halfway lift, and exhale, bring your hands to the floor, step back into plank pose. I haven't stretched out my wrists or anything yet today, so I'm just going to rock from side to side in plank pose and stretch out my wrists. Breathing in and out through the nose. And on an exhale, lower down to the belly. So you can slide forward on the toes, you can come down to the knees first, and then the belly, or you can come down straight from plank. Point the toes back, inhale, lift into cobra, and exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Okay, first dog of the day. So just bend one knee and then the other, stretching out your feet and your calves and your ankles. Breath in and out through the nose. I like to spread my fingers really wide here with the index fingers pointed straight ahead. And I push down through my fingers so that I don't get any strain in my wrists. Okay, looking forward. I'm just going to walk my feet to the front of the mat. Okay, what makes this a core workout is that I do this in every yoga pose that I do pretty much. Okay, draw the lower belly in. Inhale, lift up halfway. This lower belly is engaged all the way from the pubic bone to the belly button. On an exhale, I use that to fold forward into the forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Long stretch. Exhale, hands in prayer at heart center. One more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. This time I'll go all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back into plank pose. Still want to stretch out my wrists. I spend a lot of time at the computer. Started playing golf this year. Okay, on an exhale, lower down to the belly. Point the toes back, inhale, lift the chest. So you want to use the upper back mostly. My hands are just helping a little bit to lift up. My pubic bone and my hip points are still on the mat. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Again, in downward facing dog, you draw the lower belly up and back on the exhale. Keep that engaged. Inhale. And exhale. Looking forward, step all the way to the front with one foot. Exhale, step to the front with the other foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Make sure the shoulder blades are engaged, low back is flat, low belly is drawn in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands in prayer. Coming into chair pose. Bend both knees, lower your seat. Lean back on the heels. Inhale, hands lift up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Sorry about the train if you can hear that in the background. And exhale, step back into plank pose. Holding plank pose, we're gonna roll over to the sides of the feet, okay? We're gonna get a little practice for side plank. So make sure the feet are hip distance apart. Roll over to the right side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And let's make this a big arm circle to open up the front body and the side body. Reaching up overhead. Left hand comes down. Switch sides. So reaching the right arm down towards the feet. Big circle back if you can. Up, overhead, long stretch. And exhale back into plank. One more each side. Inhale, left arm makes a big circle. Exhale, left hand down. Flip sides. Inhale, big circle with the right hand. And exhale down. Good, lower down to the belly. I'm gonna do knees, chest, and chin here because I like to stretch out the front of my body and get a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, left to cobra. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Okay, step the right foot all the way to the front. We'll lift the torso up. Bring the arms out to the sides for balance. Keep the left heel up. On an exhale, lower the left knee down. Just graze the mat. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Pushing forward with the right knee. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Okay, both hands down to the mat. We'll keep the left hand down. Bring the right hand up to the right knee. We'll take a little twist. You can bring the left knee down if that's more comfortable. Stay here for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Sink the hips forward a little bit if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Good. Stepping back into plank pose and lowering down to the belly. Coming into locust pose, hands down next to your hips. Keep them on the mat. Bring your feet together, your knees together if possible. Lift your legs up and your chest and your head and hold for 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Lower down. Bring the hands next to your ribs, fingers forward. Inhale, lift to cobra. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Again, engaging that low belly. Take a breath here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Step your left foot all the way to the front. If you have trouble getting your foot there, just bring it halfway, grab your ankle, and put it there. Okay, right heel still pointed up. Lift the torso up. Align your hips to the front. Arms out to the sides. On an exhale, lower the right knee down just so it grazes the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Lift through the chest. Exhale, 3, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, 4. Inhale up. Exhale, 5. Good. Hands to the floor. You can keep the right knee down or right leg straight, whatever you did on the other side. I'm gonna keep my knee down. Right hand under the right shoulder, left hand up to the left knee. We'll take a twist. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Sink the hips forward if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Keep twisting. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Good. Come back to center. Both hands down. And we'll step the right foot forward next to the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Long stretch. Exhale, hands in prayer at heart center. Good. Bend your knees, lower your seat, coming into chair pose. Reach the arms overhead. If it's more comfortable, you can keep the arms in front of you. But for this one, I'd like you to try and challenge yourself and lift your heels. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Lower your heels. Now lift your toes for 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. A little bit lower. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Good. Inhale, come up. Long stretch. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, or you can jump back into plank and lower down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the front. Left heel comes down. We'll lift up for warrior pose 1. Arms reach up, torso lifts up. On an exhale, open to warrior 2. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale to reverse warrior. Left hand down, right arm up to the ceiling. And exhale, hands all the way to the floor. Step back into plank. Hold plank pose. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm forward. Exhale down. Legs, inhale, right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. Push back to down dog. Take a breath, breathe in. And breathe out. Step the left foot to the front. Right heel down, lifting up into warrior pose 1. Arms lift, chest lifts to the front. Exhale to warrior 2. Left arm forward, right arm back, chest opens to the right. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm down the back of the right thigh, left arm lifts up. And exhale, both hands come down to the floor. This time we're gonna step straight to the front. And we're gonna come down to our toes, to a squat on our heels with our toes, I don't know what this is called, I forget. Okay, so hands together in prayer, couple breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. All right, those of you that know me probably know where I'm headed next. So we'll just take a seat from here. Okay, coming into half boat pose. Shins parallel to the floor. You can leave your fingertips down, or if it hurts your tailbone, you can sit on a blanket. Okay, lift your hands if you can. Forearms parallel to the shins. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Okay, feet down. We're going to lift the right leg. Breathe in. Straighten it out. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Switch legs. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Left foot comes down. Woo. Grab your block. Lie flat on your back. Place the block between your feet. Okay, legs straight up to the ceiling. Hands down next to your hips. Palms down. Okay, bend your knees in towards your chest. Try to not let the block wobble. Okay, on an exhale, scoop the block so that it's just a few inches out along the floor while you straighten the legs. Okay, inhale, legs up to the ceiling. Knees in towards your chest. Exhale, extend the legs away. Inhale, legs up to the ceiling. Bend your knees. Exhale, extend your legs out and away. Inhale, legs up. Bend your knees in towards the chest. Exhale, extend your legs away, hovering just over the floor. One more, inhale up. Knees in towards your chest. Exhale, extend your legs away. And inhale up. Perfect. Grab your block. Place it down next to you. We're going to use it in a second, so not too far away. Arms out to the sides, T-shaped position. Make your knees or your shins parallel to the floor, so your knees are in like a 90-degree angle. Okay, on an exhale, we're going to drop the knees over towards the right, but don't let them touch the floor. Try to push the left shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Pushing the right shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Straighten the legs if you want to. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Good. Come back to center. Grab your block. This time we're going to do it the long way. Okay, hold it between your feet or your ankles. Probably your ankles is better. All right, here we go. Bend your knees in towards your chest. And as you exhale, scoop the legs out and away. Good. Inhale up. Knees in towards your chest. Exhale, extend the legs away. Inhale up. Bend the knees. Exhale, extend the legs away. Inhale up. Bend the knees. Exhale, extend your legs. Inhale up, last one. Bend your knees. Exhale, extend your legs away. Good, inhale up and get rid of the block. And now we're just gonna hold the legs up in the air. If you have tight hamstrings, you can bend the knees a little bit, but I encourage you to try to keep the legs straight. Okay, hands down next to the hips, palms down. Breathe in, toes flexed. Breathe out one. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. Good, hug your knees in towards your chest. Pop back up to a seated position. Okay, we're not quite done yet. Thanks for waiting for my hair. Okay, lift your shins up, forearms parallel to the shins. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out one. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. Good. Cross at the ankles, hands to the floor. Step back into plank. Okay, right arm as we inhale. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. All right, lower all the way down to the belly. And we'll roll over to the right side with the right arm up overhead. Left hand in front. Feet stacked on top of each other. Okay, lift your head. Push into the floor and lift your feet. Slide your left hand down towards your knee. Breathe in. Breathe out one. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. Okay, we're gonna roll over to the other side. Same thing, left hand down. Push into the left hand so you lift up a little bit. Right hand's on the floor in front of you, lift your legs, and then rest your hand on the right thigh towards your knee. Breathe in, look at your toes. Breathe out one. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. Okay, roll back over to your belly. And we'll come up to the elbows for Sphinx pose. Okay, elbows are underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Relax your glutes and your low back and your belly. Look forward. Breathe in. Breathe out one. You can pull the shoulders back. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. Perfect. Lower the chest. Okay. This time we're going to spread the legs wide and the arms wide, kind of like a starfish here. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, lift everything up off the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out one. Breathe in. Breathe out two. Breathe in. Breathe out three. Two more in this one. Breathe in. Breathe out four. A little higher. Breathe in. Breathe out five. Good. Lower down. And we'll push up to hands and knees. Knees under the hips. Hands underneath the shoulders. On an exhale, round your back. Bring your chin towards your chest. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the sitting bones. Pull the shoulders back. Lift your chin. exhale, round the back, tuck the tail. Inhale, lift the sitting bones, lift the chest. Good. All right, and do a couple tail waggles just to kind of stretch things out. Okay, then thread the needle. We'll take the right shoulder and bring it down to the center of the mat. Right side of your head comes down. Left hand can stay in front of your face or slide it up overhead to the top of your mat. I like to keep mine in front of the face. Okay, you can keep both knees on the mat or you can extend the left leg back. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Okay, bring the knee down if it's up. Use your left hand to push back up to all fours. Switch sides, left shoulder down to the center of your mat. Right side or left side of the head comes to the floor. Right hand is on the mat in front of your face or it slides up to the top of the mat. Okay, right knee can stay down or you can extend the right leg back. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Bring the right knee down if it's up. Use your right hand to push yourself back up to all fours. Okay, come up to the knees. A couple of options here. Flex the toes. We'll come into camel pose or a version of it if you like. You can make the hands into fists and place it right on the back of the pelvis and just roll the shoulders back and look up. Lean back just a little bit if you can, kind of tuck the tailbone under. And if you'd like to go further, you can reach back for one heel and then the other. You can look forward, up at the ceiling, or you can even drop your head back and look behind you. Okay, a few breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Okay, inhale and come up. And exhale back to all fours. Okay, for just a couple of minutes here, take your belly and kind of make circles with it. Okay, kind of like you're scraping out the inside of a barrel. And switch directions. Perfect. All right, come into a seated position. Extend the left leg forward, draw the right knee in toward your chest. Wrap the left arm around the front of the right shin. Right hand goes behind you. Look over the right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Come back to the front. Let the right knee come out to the side. You can place a block underneath it if it doesn't touch the floor. One hand on either side of the left leg. Hinge at the hip joint. Walk your hands forward. Grab onto whatever's available. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Inhale, come up. Switch legs. Right leg forward. Bend the left knee in towards your chest. Wrap the right arm around the front of the left shin and bring the left hand behind you on the floor. Look over the left shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Look to the front. Let the left knee open up to the side. One hand on either side of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen upward. And exhale, walk your hands forward. Grab onto whatever's available. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Breathe in. Breathe out 4. Breathe in. Breathe out 5. Good. Inhale, come up. Extend your left leg forward. Hands down next to your hips. Flex your toes. Sit up nice and tall. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Push your sitting bones down as you lift the shoulders back, crown of the head up. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Perfect. From here, we'll just lie flat on the mat. Lower yourself down nice and slow. Okay, let your legs flop out to the sides. Tuck your shoulder blades back and underneath. Relax your arms and your legs. And just allow your body to soften into the mat. Take 5 breaths here. Okay, readjust if you need to. And then take 10 breaths. As you inhale, imagine the breath coming up through your feet and your legs all the way up to the top of your head. And then as you exhale, imagine it all coming back down through the body and out through the soles of your feet. 9 more on your own. With each exhale, imagine everything just relaxing a little bit more. On your next inhale, make it a nice deep one. Reach your arms up overhead, give yourself a long stretch. And exhale, bend your knees, put your feet on the floor. And then roll over to one side and come up to sit. Sitting up nice and tall, eyes closed. Just take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. All right, thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today. I'm glad you survived Rebecca's abs workout. All right, I'll see you on the next one.